Lesson 9, Group 5, Improper Fractions, Part 1. Improper fractions. Sometimes the degree of the numerator of the compound fraction we wish to decompose or resolve into partial fractions may be equal to or higher than the degree of the denominator. In this case, we first use long division to divide the numerator by the denominator before proceeding to decompose into partial fractions. So here, when you are given any compound fraction that you are asked to decompose into partial fractions, you have to check first if I expand the denominator, will the degree of the numerator be equal to it or higher than its degree? Once your answer is yes, you have to use long division first before proceeding to decompose into partial fractions. Examples: decompose the following into partial fractions. Number 9, you have the given compound fraction. If you observe very well, after the expansion of the denominator, the degree of the numerator is higher. So we have improper fraction. You have it in this form after expansion. So you have to divide. When dividing using long division, you draw the division box. The numerator is inside the box, the denominator is outside. You use s square to divide. The first term, s square, that term is only used to divide. So you have 3s cubed divided by s square. You have 3s. The process is division, multiplication, and subtraction. We have divided. Next thing is to multiply the entire divisor by 3s. So 3s times s square, you have 3s cubed. 3s times plus 2s, you have plus 6s squared. 3s times minus 3, you have minus 9s. Next, you subtract. 3s cubed minus 3s cubed is 0. This sign becomes negative because of the effect of this minus sign. So minus 4s squared minus 6s squared is minus 10s squared. Here becomes positive. When you add, you have 10s. The constant term, you bring it down. You divide at this stage again because division is possible. Minus 10s squared divided by s squared, you have minus 10. You use minus 10 to multiply the entire divisor, you have this result. Next is to subtract. Here becomes plus, plus, minus because of the effect of this negative sign. Minus 10s squared plus 10s squared is 0. 10s plus 20s is 30s. Minus 2 minus 30 is minus 32. At this point, further division is not possible. Therefore, the given compound fraction is equal to the quotient, that is 3s minus 10 plus the remainder over the divisor in this form. So we resolve or decompose this part into partial fractions. Decompose 30s minus 32 over s plus 3 in bracket s minus 1 in bracket into partial fractions. Here we have linear factors that are non-repeated. You have two of them. You assign two numerators to each of them in this form. You find the LCM in the right hand side and simplify. You have this result. To clear fractions, multiply through by the LCM and you have equation P. To find A, put S equal to minus 3 in equation P in order to eliminate constant B. You put S equal to minus 3 in equation P. You have this result follows by this. To get A, divide both sides by minus 4. You have it in this form, which reduces to 61 over 2. To find B, put S equal to 1 in equation P in order to eliminate constant A. This is equation P. You put S equal to 1. When you simplify, you have this result and this result. To get B, divide both sides by 4 and you have minus 1 over 2 in simplest form. You have the compound fraction, the second part of it, in this form, that is equal to the partial fractions. You replace A and B with what they stand for. You have it in this form. When you simplify further, you have this result. Thus, the entire compound fraction is equal to 3s minus 10 plus the partial fractions in this form. End of lesson 9. There is every need for you to be saved if you are not, because the Lord Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Some will be taken and some will be left. Live righteously and be prepared. Goodbye.